like a boss.
Hello there, toxic gang members. So today we're gonna be talking about 3 things that a man needs to feel in order to fall in love with you. And we're gonna give you a bonus one right at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a toxic video at all. This is not a toxic video at all. Okay, so look, okay? I think that if this is from my experience and from observation, okay? Everything that I teach is based on pure observation, okay? And if you guys enjoyed this video, comment below and let me know what point you guys enjoyed, or what you think I'm missing out, or what you think you disagree with. And like the video or I'm closing the channel. Don't mess with me. So the first one is this, okay? And I learned this because some women did this on me. And that's pain, okay? Pain creates this kind of, unfortunately, when you give somebody pain, they just fall in love with you. If there's chemistry inside of them, if they're either attached to you because they have natural chemistry with you, or they're attached to you because of their ego. What do I mean by that? They like you because you make them look good in front of other people. They like you because you satisfy their dick, okay? All of that, at the end of the day, if you inflict pain, they'll become addicted to you. Pain could be anything. Pain could be that everything was great until he saw you walking around with Tyrone, your personal trainer, on your lunch break, okay? And he's like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy that looks like Derek Jackson, right? And that envy, that feeling of like, am I gonna lose her, blah, 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 causes him to want to possess you. It's almost like when you have a toy, you don't want it, but then here comes little fucking Bob the baby, and he wants to play with your toy. All of a sudden you get mad and you're like, no, that's my toy. Or if a woman says, oh, if a woman sees another guy trying to get his guy, she's gonna want him even more, even though she was bored of him. But as soon as she sees fucking Becky the bitch trying to take my girl, all of a sudden you start becoming more emotionally engaged. So you'll notice this happens naturally, right? It's almost like toxic relationships, right? Sorry. Right? It's almost like toxic. It's like, why is he so weird? He's a fucking weirdo. I don't even know what I watch him for. It's almost like when you're in a toxic relationship, the toxicity, the arguing, the fighting, kind of just brings you back into the relationship, right? So it's the same thing with this, right? The reason why the pain causes attraction is because it doesn't make a guy pull away. It actually brings him closer to you. It's almost like if you destroy his ego, if you make him feel like a fool, if you play him in a way, you might think that the guy might not want to see you no more. In fact, he might want to see you more because you made him feel like shit. If you're the one that causes pain, then you're the only thing that can make him feel good about himself. So pain could be, once again, pulling away, right? Making him feel like making him feel like you're losing him. It could be that you make him create some jealousy. It could be that you do a preemptive breakup. You break up with him, right? And that's why when you break up with somebody and they come back more submissive. Why? Because there was pain involved. Pain is the ultimate way. It may not be healthy, but it's the ultimate way to create for somebody to love you. He needs to feel some pain. It could be the fear of losing you. It could be the fact that you're not texting him back as fast. And if you notice this, you usually end up realizing you love the person when you react to them by feeling pain. Right? No ugly motherfucker that you don't find attractive is gonna make you feel pain. Only somebody that you value their opinion, do you feel pain. And the only way for you to realize that you value their opinion is because a lot of the times we're unconsciously attracted to the person. In other words, we don't know that we love them. It's almost like we don't know how much we love our parents until they die. All of those emotions come out. You don't know how much you love this guy until he inflicts pain. So the guy will not know how much he loves you until you're able to inflict pain. The problem is that you love the motherfucker so much, you love him so much that you don't want him to feel pain. And so you kind of like naturally, let's say that you don't want to go out on that date tonight and you want to cancel because you feel tired, but because you love him so much, you'll fight through your tiredness, right? But if you're naturally being yourself and you just didn't want to go, you would inflict pain naturally, right? So it's one thing. It's one thing for me to tell you, inflict pain, but it's another thing for me to say it's okay if you offend them sometimes, right? One way a woman inflicted pain on me was that one day she told me, I was like, so would you ever introduce me to your friends? She was like, hell no. I'm like, what do you mean hell no? She's like, oh, what? Not like that. I was like, all right, whatever, man. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I was like, yeah, whatever, man, bitch, fucking bitch, right? But then I actually ended up liking the bitch. Jesus Christ, right? It's crazy, right? It's because you're toxic. Okay, whatever, girl. Jesus Christ, Melissa. The second one is chemistry. Chemistry, if there's no chemistry, the guy cannot fall in love with you 100%. I've been with a woman who I didn't have chemistry with, right? Now, I'm about to say something toxic, okay? I've been with a woman who I didn't care about. Okay, why was I with her? Because she could suck a good dick, okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you. She sucked a mean dick, okay? I mean, she fucking destroyed that dick. I'm reporting this, that's it, that's enough. Right? We'll have the internet's version of Karen out there, right? She sucked a good dick. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest with you. And as a result, I spent time with her, and it got to a point that I actually ended up liking her, right? And I actually ended up caring for her. But because we didn't have chemistry, when she broke up with me, thank God, good for her, to be honest with you, because I was not healthy for her. When she broke up with me, I was sad for like 2 days, and then I was able to let go of it. You can spend time with somebody, you can settle for them, and if they leave you, you'll get over them. If you leave them, you'll get over them. You need chemistry to make that bond stick, okay? You need chemistry. Because chemistry is almost like an addiction. It's an addictive drug that when you have chemistry with somebody, it just feels great. It's like a family member that you can fuck, right? Right? I'm kidding, right? But chemistry, man, if you don't have it, it's either there or not. It's not the most important thing, right? Because the most important thing is compatibility. That means that you guys have the same goals, you guys live in the same area, right? Or you guys are planning to move together if you guys are long distance. He doesn't hit you, he doesn't verbally insult you. He's not a narcissist, right? Nobody's compatible with a narcissist, FYI, right? So chemistry is the cherry on the top, right? It's not the whole cake. You need compatibility. Compatibility is the most important thing, but once you have chemistry, when a guy feels chemistry with you, there's a good likelihood he's gonna fall in love with you, even if you guys are not compatible. And how do you create chemistry? You can't create it. It's either there or not. Sometimes you feel chemistry the first month. Sometimes you feel chemistry the first day. Sometimes you feel chemistry after 2 months, right? But if you don't feel chemistry after like a month or so, or a month, like I think after like the second date or third date, if you don't feel chemistry with this motherfucker, like, right? If you don't feel like you guys could jive together after like the third date, it's not gonna happen. Because it definitely has happened where, and the funny thing is that you realize you have chemistry with somebody when you feel pain with them. When they inflict pain, you kind of realize the chemistry a little bit sooner, right? But sometimes my rule for it, I never thought about it, but my rule is that if after like 3 or 4 dates you don't feel chemistry, you leave. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have 2 nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man, Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.